Okay, so we're here today displaying and showing how we use this particular reel clamp. It's a brand new clamp. It has a trigger on it. It's basically form fitted to an individual's hand for casting. It makes a big difference in casting, makes a big difference even in handling the rod during the fight. So we'll go over the product. It's a carbon fiber filled 3D printed part. Has the hook eyelet and obviously the trigger part of it. So that's the product by itself. What we have is we have a couple of reels here. We have an Avet. We have an older AccuFrame from Accurate, and we're going to show how these are installed and the difference in the product, specifically on the screws, how they mount, how we handle them. So we'll go right into it. It ends up on the rod. This is one of our favorite short rods, and you can see with the hook in place and how it fits on the hand. And this is excellent for casting. It's very comfortable. It's ergonomic, and this has been fished on long range trips with over 100-pound tuna, catching those, and big yellowtail, wahoo. So the product has been tested on several 10-day trips and several 8-day trips, as well as some day-and-a-half bluefin trips. So you can see the hand fits very comfortably. And so we'll go into the installation. This one's already installed on the rod. There's clearance for the ring down below, and it bridges. There's also carbon fiber inside the clamp that gives it the rigidity it needs to withstand the rigors of tilting the reel forward. We have a couple different applications here. That's our little rod. Now, one of the big differences in the setup is this is the screw that the manufacturer sends with the clamp and the reel when you purchase it. As anybody has had experience with these, installing that screw with the supplied screwdriver can be a bit of a challenge because it wants to slide off, and it's really a bear to do. A lot of people have taken and gotten a larger screwdriver, something that works a little bit better, but it does slide off, and when it rocks, we end up tearing the chrome off of the brass screw, and then it's torn up, and eventually it fails. So it makes it hard to get on and off. So what we did is we came up with a stainless. This is stainless steel, and the threaded for the Penn is a 1024, for the Avet's a quarter 28, and we built the hex right into the screw. So now when we go to put it on, we can get it started and use a nut driver. Nut driver sits on there, and real easy. Goes on, comes off. We would advise putting some light oil on the screw threads for corrosion prevention. But it goes on there, and we end up with, now that's an older pin. This is a newer pin, the Fathom 40, right on there like that. And it also, as we showed earlier, you can see that the nut head actually sits below the clamp. So there's not a chance of cutting yourself or any interference on that part there. So once that's in, it can be tightened quite tight. So we have it for all the Penn reels, all the way up to a newer Fathom 40, and this is going to be put on a jig stick. I'll show how that goes on the jig stick, and that's pretty much an overview of the product and what we've done differently. I believe the hex, when you're on the boat and you're starting to put your gear together, that screwdriver can be quite definitely a pain in the patootie. So using the hex, this is all made in our machine shop. We've done all the design work. We've done the machining on all these parts. Everything's made here in America using American material and American talent. So, and American machines, by the way.